Okay, so we have a really cool artist today focusing on a medium that we've actually never covered before, piñatas. Roberto Benavidez is a figurative sculptor originally from South Texas, specializing in the piñata form. After moving to Los Angeles, he rediscovered his passion for the visual arts, and he studied figure sculpting and bronze casting at Pasadena City College. Benavidez later switched to paper, a more accessible material than bronze, and decided to focus on the piñata technique, a familiar form from childhood. Benavidez plays with the underlying themes of race and sin innate in the piñata, layered with his own identity as a mixed-race queer artist, with a focus on impeccable craftsmanship, as you can see. His most notable series, Piñatas of Earthly Delights, seen here, is based on the fanciful creatures that roam Hieronymus Bosch's The Garden of Earthly Delights, and was exhibited at the ADNA Museum on the campus of UC Santa Barbara. Benavidez has also based piñatas on the Loutrell Psalter, which is a medieval manuscript that, like Bosch's paintings, feature fantastical hybrid species. For Benavidez, these imaginary animals serve as the embodiment of complex identities. He also worked on a series of sculptures of birds titled Half-Breed, in which he combines different species' plumage to create these new hybrids. He's also made clear that all of his birds are gay. He intentionally creates same-sex couplings of birds and challenges our society's heteronormativity. He plays with gender as well by including feather patterns of both the male and female plumages on the same bird. Versions of the piñata, believed to have originated in China, exist around the globe. They may depict animals, gods, political figures, or storybook characters. And Benavidez's piñatas, whose major themes are race, sexuality, and religion, merge Mexican and European symbolism. He says, quote, "My work serves a bit as a bridge between cultures." Here we can see a direct link to his Mexican heritage, these piñatas of skulls or calaveras that go along with the Dia de los Muertos. The Aztec and Mayan tradition was similar to the modern piñata tradition, including blindfolding the participant hitting the piñata. And as well, European missionaries that came to Mesoamerica used piñatas as symbols of sin and temptation that would be hit and destroyed once converted to Catholicism. Now, these are really cool in my opinion. These are known as his painting piñatas. Along with the more usual stripes and blocks of bright color, his piñatas feature gradations of metallic and colored papers and achieve a more painterly effect in these. Instead of straight cut paper fringes, he often makes fringes with a feathered cut, which is easier to shape and gives a little bit more texture and movement. And he's experimented with more durable materials, including acid-free paperboard, a pH-balanced PVA glue, and thick, high-quality crepe paper from Italy. We can see his creativity and imagination through his unique designs, not only with piñatas eating other piñatas like the one on the top left, but also his use of light. If we look closer, we can see colored spots on the animal in the lower right corner are made from a special iridescent paper. And we were kind of able to see that closer up in the video as well, kind of how these iridescent papers play with light as you walk about the gallery. Finally, we'll end on his paper pots. While piñatas are thought to have originated in China, they eventually made their way to Europe. And the word piñata in Italian means fragile pot. And Benavidez here created piñatas using a feathered texture and iridescent colored paper. His work is so imaginative and interesting to look at, and he's exhibited all over the country, mainly in Texas and California. Thank you.